Alright guys, so today we're going to be installing the nitrous plate. This is going to go between the throttle body and the intake, and like I said, this is going to be a part 1 of a part 4 series, just installing everything that goes under the hood. And then after that we'll be doing like the bottle, and then after the bottle all the electrical stuff, and then after all the electrical stuff we'll be doing the tuning. I'll be taking it somewhere to get tuned, but y'all will be able to see all the dyno pulls and everything, and we'll discuss how much we're going to spray with our tuner and see what they recommend. But yeah, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is take off this tube right here. I already disconnected the mass airflow sensor. It's a quick disconnect. And then right here I'm about to get a flathead screwdriver and just take this piping off real quick. And I don't know if y'all seen in the last video that I posted that I just got a GoPro, and this is what I'm recording off for right now. And I've really been wanting to get a GoPro just because I'll be able to use both my hands while I'm working on the car, and I don't need anyone here recording for me. I can just do it all myself, you know. And I think it'll help with the content and just give us better content. So now I got my throttle body right here, and remember that space is like 1 inch thick, so I was gonna move it out, but it hits this, so I'm gonna have to rotate it completely over. And I bought an extension for that. This is where this comes into play, and we'll be able just to extend it out so we could do the full flip. But right now I'm gonna just go ahead and take off these zip ties. They're just temporarily so I could hold all the hose in there. But I'm gonna need I believe it's a 10 millimeter. There's gonna be 4 all the way around. I'll take them off real quick. Yeah, it's 10 millimeter. And I recommend investing in one of these little dishes because you don't want to lose any bolts. I will be replacing these OEM bolts with some bolts that I just went to buy, because they need to be longer than the ones that are in here right now, just so it could put the 1 inch plate in between it. And if y'all haven't seen my last video, y'all go check it out. It was just a quick I just did like a walk around cinematic type of video around my car, and that was like freehand, so I don't have a gimbal yet, but once I get a gimbal it'll be much smoother footage, and I think we'll have some fun with it. Got one more on this side. Here's my throttle body. It's not too dirty, but it could use a cleaning. I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. You want to be careful with this. Don't drop it, because these little motors are pretty sensitive. So now that we're here, this is where the plate's going. You can see that I have the lines running down through here, just to make sure everything is out of the way, and it makes it look a little bit cleaner. So right now I'll be taking off these tapes off of the connections. I just had it on there so no dirt could get in there. I'm gonna get my extension, and you can see I got this off of, it was off of Summit, but you could get them off of like eBay and all that. I mean, I just decided to go to Summit just so it'll be a little bit less sketch. And then I'll probably be zip tying this somewhere over here so it won't be hanging and getting in the way of anything. So these are the bolts that I got. You can tell they're a little bit longer than the original bolts, but remember that plate's a inch thick, and it's not gonna be a hex no more. It's gonna be an Allen key. So let's go ahead and grab this for now. So whenever you put it in, you want to be able to read it whenever it's going this way, because there's a gasket right here that's going to go on this side with no gasket, and then there's the gasket right here for the throttle body. So So I'm just go ahead and and you don't want to force these in, just make sure they go in smooth. That's what I like, that's an Allen key, because if it was a wrench you could really force these in, but with the Allen key it's much harder. And let me know what y'all think about these videos, if y'all wanted it to be like this, as in more descriptive so y'all can learn, or do y'all just want me to kind of put stuff together and just talk about it? Because I mean, I kind of like watching people do the stuff so I can learn a little bit off of it. Now we're going to connect the fuel and the nitrous line to the plate. So the nitrous line is on this side, it goes down, and then this is the nitrous line, and right here you can see where it says nitrous inlet. So we're going to be plugging this one in right here. So let's go ahead and put that. First we're going to hand tighten, and then after the hand tighten we'll do it with the, you're going to need 2 wrenches, one to hold on to the line and then one to hold on to the actual nut that's on there. And then this line just going to be looping out this way, and the fuel line is going to be the same way, just coming this way and plug in right here. We're going to do the hand tighten first. So now let's go ahead and tighten up these lines real quick. I got a quick recap on what we've done. Is we took the throttle body out first, we put the nitrous plate between it, we turned the throttle body completely, this used to be like that, so we turned it completely over, we put the longer bolts through it, we're already tightening all these down, crisscross pattern. These I already had mounted up, I just put a screw right there, they're free floating, and then I ran the nitrous line, the outlet down under the throttle body, over and then back into the plate right here. The fuel line is connected from the fuel rail to it. The outlet is going under the throttle body into the nitrous plate right here, and I already ran the extension all the way through. This should be completely done on this part. So now let's just go ahead and put the filter back in, and we should be able to finish everything up. We're going to turn the car on, just make sure the throttle body is still working the way it is upside down, but like I read in all the forums, everything should be perfectly fine. And we'll just make sure everything is connected right, everything's tightening down, and it'll be good. In part 2 we'll be mounting the bottle. This bottle right here, we're going to be mounting it most likely inside the car where the back seats will go, because I don't have a back seat. And then we're going to be running this line from inside the car down under the car and then into the engine bay, and then we're gonna have to have that line running straight down right here and connecting to the back of this nitrous solenoid right here. And then once it goes in, after that we'll be doing all the electrical, as in the bottle heaters, all the little I'm gonna put a nitrous window switch on it and a nitrous ramp on it. And then once we work out all that electrical stuff, the part 4 will be me taking it to the tuner, getting it tuned and seeing how much power it makes. And then after that we'll be going to our regular channel of me just going out to the track and racing, and just probably going out to car meets and checking out other cars. So let's just put this back together, turn it on, make sure everything's running on it. Y'all be able to hear the car chop a little bit. And if y'all are new to the channel, y'all should consider subscribing, liking the videos, leaving comments. I like talking to you guys on the comments. And I mean, this channel is gonna have a whole bunch of content coming on right now. I'm currently like around 200 subscribers. I would like to get to the 1,000 mark. I know it's a lot, but I mean, if y'all could help me out and just go ahead and share with friends and let them know what's going on with my car. And I mean, the more subs I get, the more content I'll be able to do. And I mean, it's just gonna be fun. And if any of y'all are here local to Houston, I mean, comment. We can meet up, we can make videos together if y'all want. I can show off y'all's cars. We can meet up at meets. Alright, there's no check engine lights, everything seems normal. Everything should be done. I'll probably drive the car around a little bit just to make sure everything's fine with it. But thanks for watching, guys. Consider subscribing, like the video, leave some comments for me, and I'll see you on the next video.